Check it. Alright guys, back with another AMC and APE update, and this is an important one. This is more important than the MOAS updates, all of them combined. When I say something, I stand behind it and I truly believe it. All I do is put out what the charts are telling me, and no other YouTuber is going to tell you the things that I'm going to tell you. You're going to hear these things only here. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but all these other bigger channels are actually just copying me, Ants Trades, and a few others. Most of them are basically just copying me and Ants Trades. There's no originals out here. They're not doing any work. They don't know how to do TA. They don't know how to read the charts. All I do is read the charts and put out the facts and the data how I see it. It's up to each and every one of you to decide if it's right or wrong for you. But when I say something, I truly believe it and I stand by it. I mean what I say in these videos. The MOAS has started. We have broke the 2-year downtrend that we have seen. We broke the falling wedge. These are what the technicals and the charts are telling me. So let's go ahead and get in the charts, the facts, and the data and see what I have going on today. Alright guys, what is up? We're back with the charts and we're going to be looking at AMC APE and the overall stock market. So apparently some of you guys are not happy with me. I know that some of these YouTubers and maybe even me included get you guys all hyped up. But when I said the MOAS started, what I meant is we started to break the downtrend, the 2-year downtrend that we have seen for 2 years. We have reached the bottom of that, okay? Hit the bottom right here, down here, when RSI was trading below 30, and then bounced off of that, and now we are breaking out of this 2-year downtrend, descending, falling wedge, and we're breaking out of that, and we're going to start an uptrend. And actually, as you guys can see, this red line here is the uptrend that I was talking about. So if you guys look at that, no other AMC YouTuber is telling you these things. That's why you guys, I don't want to give you any advice on who you should or shouldn't listen to, but most of these guys are just copying me and Ants Trades TA. They're literally copying our TA, our thumbnails, everything, and they're all watching us and literally just regurgitating what we are telling you. They're not original. They're not doing any work. We are doing actual work, and that's why we're building this community organically, okay? And that's what's happening here. And guys, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. I know some of you guys seriously need this money. Like, everyone needs this money. No ape is rich. I'm just a regular guy like you. I work a 9 to 5 every single day. I just go on here, put out my TA, do what I do, put out my DD, and it's up to each and every single one of you guys to understand and figure out if this is right or wrong for you. I am literally just putting out there what I think. Now, I did say this would be a nasty head and shoulders. Boom, boom, boom. And that's exactly what happened. We got this head and shoulders play out, okay? So here it is, boom on the 4-hour, boom, boom, okay? But I did say we would have this overall uptrend support, and it looks like we are getting a bounce here. We do need to see this bounce or things could get ugly for AMC. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys, okay? But I strongly believe that we are in the MOAS. This is the uptrend, and we are going to get this bounce here. If we do not, buyers will probably step in around the $4 and $5 range, and we'll get a mega bounce. Shakeouts like these are what make or break people. This trade is about to be the trade of a century, so this is not going to be easy, okay? There's going to be massive pumps to the upside and massive dumps to the downside, trying to make you sell, trade, and get emotional and do things that you normally wouldn't do. Things are about to get extremely real on this thing, okay, guys? You guys got to remember that this is a psychological play as well. But let's talk about the TA right now, what the charts are telling me. We still have this super trend right here, the super trend, which is this red or green line, still have the buy signal on the daily. We also on the weekly time frame still have the Bollinger Bands getting extremely tight. Every time the Bollinger Bands get tight, that means a massive move is coming, and normally it could be bullish or bearish. depending on if it's on the upper side of this blue line or not. And we're on the upper side of the blue line, and we're getting extremely tight right here. And as you guys can see, that happened before. Boom, we took off. Boom, we took off. And I think we're going to take off again. Also, green weekly MACD still have that. So if you guys look at the bigger picture, forget about daily movement. Sometimes you have to get away from the chart and look away from things. We are still looking extremely good. And basically what I think this is a shakeout. If we look at the alligator, we can see that the bands are starting to get a little bit tighter. I always talk about the alligator. It's a indication for momentum. It basically deals with EMAs. And as you guys can see, when the move has a lot of momentum, the bands are wide apart from each other and they start to get tighter. And this bullish band comes on top, and that means we're getting bullish. Or this bearish band on top, that means we're getting bearish. As you guys can see, the bullish green band is on top, and we are starting to see that here on the daily getting a little bit tighter. That means this move is coming to an end unless we get this bounce. We still did not cross over to the bearish side, so I'm still looking like extremely bullish, and we got that RSI to cool down like I wanted before, and that means it's still bullish to me. So if you guys look at the bigger picture of things and not focus on daily time frames and daily movements, it's looking extremely bullish. And also on the weekly time frame, we have the alligator starting to cross bullish. Exactly. That's why you guys got to look at the bigger picture and not worry about daily movement. This is just what the charts are telling me. This is just what I see, okay? Now, APE is still consolidating in that falling wedge I talked about in my video just last night. I dropped it a little late because I got home from work late and had to drop it a little late. I do apologize. But guys, we had this huge wick to the downside, so it's going to kind of mess up things. But this huge wick right here is part of the price action, so you have to look at that. And I did say we would have a $2.50 retest, and if we look, that would be about the tip of the wedge, $2.50, and that's where we would get a nice breakout. And again, APE would be a great buy at $2.50, but we needed the cool down on APE. RSI was extremely blown out on the daily time frame, on every time frame. Look at this, RSI is still extremely blown out. So we need to come down a little bit, cool down after this huge massive movement, and come down and then launch. There's a gap fill right here. There's a possible gap fill that we could fill right here. But as you guys can see, the alligator is still extremely bullish on the daily time frame, and we're looking great on APE. It could come all the way back down to $2 and still be bullish after this move, okay? So you have to look at the bigger picture and not worry about daily time frame movements. And this is just what the TA is telling me, and this is just what I see in the charts. So again, I'm looking for a bounce on AMC about $5.50 or $5 even. We do need to hold $5 as support if we want to see this move continue, and of course this move will continue. All right, but I'm just keeping it 100% with you right now. $5 major support, and again, I told you guys right here, this white block right here would be major resistance, and it did act as major resistance, and it will act as major resistance in the future. But if we get above the $6 to $8 level or $8 to $10 level, expect to see AMC start to take off and really rocket. Those are blast off levels, and I want you guys to have those numbers in your head. $8 to $10, $8 to $10. Once we pass that, you guys are going to see really volatile movement, and you guys need to be ready, especially if this kind of stuff right here is shaking you out and making you feel some type of way. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. So you see this move right here, you see this move right here, we are still good. That head and shoulders I talked about in my video, that's why you need to watch every single one of my videos, definitely played out. No other AMC YouTuber is going to tell you about these things, but we have this overall ascending uptrend support that I'm looking to hold as support, and all of the indications on the bigger time frames are still telling me that AMC is extremely bullish. I'm looking for support at $5 and $5.50. For APE, I'm looking for support at $2 and $2.50. As you guys can see, short interest is still extremely high. Anytime we have short interest this high, and also we are on the threshold security list. Anytime we had short interest this high with threshold security list and green weekly MACD, we've seen massive price movement to the upside. We were on the threshold security list when we ran up to the all-time highs before, which I do think we are going to surpass. And we have a green weekly MACD then, and also super high short interest above 20%. Cost of borrow rate seems to be coming down, which makes it easier for shorts to get available shares to borrow, and puts a little bit less pressure that we've been seeing. So it does make it a little bit more easy for them to perform short attacks, and that's why you guys are also seeing prices come down. It's simple, easy logic. It makes it easier for them to get shares. But guys, we're still above 150%. We're still looking extremely bullish. This is still extremely high cost to borrow rates, and it's still in squeeze territory. And I have no reason to think any different when I said that the MOAS has started. When I said that, I mean the uptrend from $3 breaking the 2-year downtrend. This is going to be known as the MOAS. We will see massive volatile movement here soon once we get past the price points of $8 to $10, which I've been telling you guys about. Just be patient and be ready. Follow me if you want. I'm just going to put the TA out there and the D and the DD out there. And again, it's up to you guys to decide what you want to believe. So Stonko Tractor is still getting messed up. It's having these weird glitches where it's not saying what the calls are expiring the money, but we have a massive amount of gamma, around $6, $7. And other than that, we really don't have to worry about too much. Again, available shares to borrow is looking slim to none. And if we go over here to the short interest, you guys can actually scroll down and see that they are still having hard time finding shares available to borrow. As of recently, 0, but they were able to get some earlier this morning and earlier today, and that also would equate to the price movement coming to the downside. So again, guys, this is it. I do believe the MOAS has started. This is my TA. Again, I did that in the beginning of the video. Play that back if you want to hear that. We are still looking bullish on the daily and weekly time frames. The bigger time frames is always what matter. I'm looking for support on this overall uptrend that we've seen right here that's building now. I'm looking for a bounce now. We might get that head and shoulders play out, boom, boom, and boom, have to come down and actually retest that, and that would be a major shakeout and also close this gap and then actually rip. And we'll talk about that. I will definitely talk about that. So if we break the support, look, I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. This is towards the end of the video. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. I should have said this in the beginning. But if something like this played out and we actually did another retest, and this is actually just the retest of the wedge, that means the breakout's going to be absolutely massive. I'm going to have to do a whole new video on that, TA, okay? I'm going to do a whole new video if the support breaks that I talked about. And again, I do these things daily and update daily. I do short video updates. So make sure the bell notification is on so you guys can see every single video that I drop. Because I do drop time-sensitive information because this stuff changes all the time. But the support right here, if that breaks to the downside and we have to actually retest this, I'll explain why that would make the actual breakout massive. I'll break it down, falling wedges and all that stuff. But again, that was the end of the video. Hopefully you found it informative. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. Alright guys, that's the video. Hopefully you found it informative. Again, you want to put the bell notification on because all my videos are time sensitive. This information is critical. And again, no other AMC or no other YouTuber, I don't like to call myself an AMC YouTuber, but no other YouTuber is going to be telling you these things, spitting at the facts how I do, keeping it 100 with you and there to support you. Even when the chips are down, I'm only doing what the charts are telling me and putting it out there for you guys to see. So hopefully you found the video informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. You can check me out on Discord and Twitter as well. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.